Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Shiksha the Easy Learning. Today we are going to do Class 8 English CBSE NCERT based book Honeydew Chapter 1 The Best Christmas Present in the World. This story is written during the Christmas festival in the middle of the World War I, which took place between the two nations, the British and the German, in the year 1914. This story is written by the writer Michael Morpurgo. Before starting the story, let us see the main characters. Jim McPherson. He is one of the soldiers in the English army. He is also the leader of his troop. Connie McPherson. She is the wife of Jim McPherson. Hans Wolf. He is one of the German soldiers and also a captain of his troop. The best Christmas present in the world. During the festival of Christmas, people do exchange gifts with one another. And the person who have received the Christmas present in the lesson finds the present as the best Christmas present the person have received ever. We'll understand the lesson in 3 parts and in a very easy way. So let us begin. There is a man who decides to buy an old roll top decks. An old roll top decks means a kind of decks with open top or which is open on the top like a slider. He was looking for it for a long time but could not afford to buy it because it was very expensive. One day he spotted it on a junk shop. In a junk shop means a shop where the items are being sold for the second time or second-hand items in Bridport. He found it, but the condition of the decks was not good. It was in a very bad condition, but the price was offered very low. So he thought he could repair it and he brought it home. And he started working on it on the eve of Christmas. Eve of Christmas means a day before Christmas. He started checking the whole decks by opening the drawers. He found almost all the drawers are being damaged. Then he saw the last drawer got stuck very fast and it was not coming out. So he had to apply some force. With little bit force, finally the drawer came out. But surprisingly, he found another drawer inside that drawer. And in the small drawer, there was a piece of lined note paper. And in that note paper, something was written. And it was written, Jim's last letter received January 25, 1915. To be buried with me when the time comes. So this was the line written on that note paper. Jim's last letter received. That means a letter, whose letter it was Jim's letter, and the receipt date was given January 25, 1915. Along with it, it was written to be buried with me when time comes. Inside that box, the author also found an envelope, and the address mentioned on the envelope was Mrs. Jim McPherson, 12 Copper Beeches, Bridport, Dorset. That means the person who received the letter was Mrs. Jim McPherson. And the date was also written on the letter. The date was written of 26 December 1914. This reveals that the letter was written by Jim McPherson on dated 26 December 1914. And the letter was received by Mrs. Jim McPherson on January 25, 1915. So, with this part, it is clear that Jim McPherson has written the letter to his wife, Connie McPherson. Now, let us see part number 2. Jim McPherson has written the letter to his wife Connie McPherson, and in this letter he had narrated a wonderful experience of his life on Christmas Eve. As Jim McPherson was an English soldier, was a British soldier, and and he was in the battlefield. That means there was war going on between the British and the Germans. Both the British and the German armies were there at the battlefield. And Jim McPherson had written this letter on 26 December 1914. He had written a beautiful experience of his life. Now let us see what actually Jim McPherson has written in his letter. Here he goes. The British and the Germans were at war. Both the armies were standing in their trenches on Christmas morning. So it is a day of Christmas morning when both the nation armies were standing in their own trenches. Then suddenly someone from the German side was waving the white flag. White flag is a symbol of peace. And they started wishing Happy Christmas to the British soldiers. In return, the British soldiers also wished them back. Then after that, the German soldiers, they came and they brought wine and meat with them. And they started hugging the British soldiers. In return, the British soldiers also did the same. That means both the nations, both the British and the Germans, though they were at the war place, though they were at the battlefield, yet they want to make peace. And there were no guns between them. In the middle of the war, they were trying to make peace. A German officer then came towards Mr. McPherson. McPherson was a English army. And German officer, he came towards McPherson and he introduced himself as Hans Wolf. So the name of the German officer was Hans Wolf Dusseldorf. In return, McPherson also introduced himself. And then they started talking to each other. Hans Wolf and McPherson, they had a good time. They also shared Christmas cake together. Suddenly, another soldier brought football on the ground. And both the nation armies, the British and the Germans, they started playing football on the ground. And McPherson and Hans Wolf also enjoyed the game. They also enjoyed the match. They clapped, they cheered the soldiers. Then a thought came to Jim McPherson's mind that he wished if the problem between the two nations could be solved by playing a football match. It would be so good, because at the end of a football match, one win and one lose. But nobody dies. No children get orphaned, nor do the soldiers' wives become widows. So this is a thought comes to McPherson's mind while watching the football match. Finally, the football match came to an end and the German won the match. After that, both the armies, they enjoyed food and drink. So this was a beautiful experience of Jim McPherson. Here he had written in his letter to his wife Connie McPherson. While concluding the letter, that means while completing the letter, McPherson, he wrote to his wife that these moments were the happiest memories of his life. He ended the letter with a hope that war would end soon. The war would end soon and he will come back home and will spend time with his wife again. Now let us begin the part 3. In the part 3, the author by now read the whole letter and he becomes emotional. So he make a decision to hand over the letter to Mrs. Jim McPherson. The whole night he could not sleep properly. In the early morning he wake up and he reach the address. After reaching there, he found that Mrs. Jim McPherson's house caught fire. Probably due to burning of candles, as she used to light candles in order to save electricity. But she was saved and she now was admitted to a nursing home in Burlington House on the Dorchester Road, that was on the other side of the town. After that, the author reached there and finally found Mrs. McPherson. He found that Mrs. McPherson was an old lady. She was sitting on a wheelchair. He wished her and explained that he had come to visit her as he brought a Christmas present for her, and explained the whole story about the roll top decks. Seeing the letter, Mrs. Jim McPherson became so emotional and so happy that she didn't listen what the author said. She instead assumed the author to be her husband and asked him to sit beside her. She expressed her love for him and also said that she missed him badly all the years when he was away to fight the war. Thus, the story ends with a note that Mrs. Jim McPherson mistook the author for her long awaited husband, for whom she had been waiting for so many years. She assumed the author to be her husband and asked him to sit beside her. Thus, the moral of the story, it conveys a message to the students that war brings only sadness and pain to mankind. When there is a war, a soldier fight and get killed. People lose their loved one. Children become orphaned. The wives of the soldier become widow. So we should always live in peace and harmony. That's all for today. I hope the chapter is clear. If you have any doubt, you may ask in the comment section below. And if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe it. If you have liked any part of my channel, please do like, share, subscribe, and do not forget to leave a comment before you leave. We'll meet with a new video very soon. Thank you for watching. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.